Hey, so this is how to operate one of these fertilizer tenders in case I'm not around. It's made up of a few simple parts, like the motor is right here, front hopper is right here, the back hopper right here, the belly auger is this bottom auger, and the unload auger is this one on the back. So whenever I say that in this video, just know where those parts are. Let's go to the front of this trailer and show you how to start the motor. On the front of this trailer, there's a kill switch right here, and the master control box is right here. So make sure your battery disconnect is switched on, and then turn this main on-off switch right here on, and then it should power up your screen. All these motors are different, but this is just how this electronically controlled one does. You don't need a passcode, and that center button is the start button when the screen clears up. Press start, and then you should be able to adjust the speed over here on the left with the rabbit and turtle. Now press the rabbit button and increase the engine RPM to about 2,000. That's very important. If you don't run the motor up, this thing will take just forever to unload. Let's walk to the back of the machine and I'll show you how these controls are laid out. Now once the motor's wound up, you want to start this thing from right to left. You want to open or start the unload auger, and then the belly auger, and then open the back pot. You do that so that when you open up the fertilizer hopper, the fertilizer has a way to go and flow out of the machine. If you open up the hopper by accident before turning on the augers, you have a chance of packing off one of the augers, and that's no fun for anybody. If you do pack it off, those two handles that are turned facing the ground are the clean outs. You only use that if you accidentally pack off the auger. The ones that are to the right of that are the vibrators for the front and rear hopper. You use that to get any sort of sticky material to slide down the hopper into the belly auger. Now you're going to slowly feather the door open that you have your discharge and your belly auger on until you get a steady stream. This is about the amount of fertilizer you're looking for. It'll take a few minutes for it to fill up, and then you want to check how high it is in the buggy. This is probably about the appropriate level when we're running in the field. I mean, you fill this thing just plumb full. When you're turning off the auger, it takes about 30 seconds to clean out all of the augers. So you have to first shut it off at the hopper, and then shut it off at the belly auger, and then shut it off at the discharge auger. If you just shut off the discharge or shut off the belly without shutting down the hopper, you have a chance of packing off that belly auger, and it's real hard to start after that. So just remember, when you stop it at the hopper, then stop it at the belly auger, and then stop it at the discharge auger. To shut this machine down, it's just the opposite of how you started it. It's you idle it down until it's respectable speed, and then you hit the kill switch that this machine came with, which does nothing. And then you got to hit the battery disconnect, which will kill the machine. So in conclusion, just remember that when you are starting the machine, start the augers and then open up the hoppers. And when you're turning the machine off, close the hoppers and let the augers run out until they're dry. That takes about 30 seconds. And then shut down the belly auger, and then shut down the discharge auger. If you ever have any questions about this stuff, though, just always feel free to give me a call.